Willow snaps. Attacks Wiley after two shocking truths revealed. General Hospital. The morning in Port Charles starts quietly. Willow Corinthos smiles as she watches Wiley coloring at the kitchen table. She's been trying to rebuild her life after her bone marrow transplant and her tumultuous relationship with Michael. Now, with Amelia toddling nearby and Wiley by her side, Willow is hopeful until the doorbell rings. What seems like a regular day becomes the moment everything spirals out of control. Standing at the door is Nina Reeves, Willow's estranged mother. Willow's stomach twists. Nina hasn't visited in weeks, not since Willow made it clear she needed space. But today, Nina carries a look of grim purpose. Her voice trembles. "We need to talk. There's something you need to know about Wiley. And Michael." Willow hesitates. "If this is another ploy." "It's not," Nina insists, stepping inside uninvited. "I wish it were." Willow listens as Nina reveals something no one had ever told her. Wiley's biological father isn't Michael. She's stunned when Nina confesses that Harmony had known all along. Wiley had been adopted under tragic and manipulated circumstances, and the truth had been sealed away until now. "Michael knew," Nina says. "He found out a month ago. He was going to tell you, but then didn't." Willow's heart pounds. She can't breathe. The room spins as Nina continues. "The biological father, it's someone dangerous. It's..." Nina pauses, her eyes wet. "It's Peter August." "No," Willow whispers. "Yes. Peter had a relationship with Nellie years ago. A brief, terrible thing. She didn't tell anyone. When the DNA tests were done, there were errors. Michael paid for retests, but buried the results." Willow staggers backward, nearly collapsing. Peter August. The man who nearly destroyed Maxie, who kidnapped Drew, who tormented so many. And now she's told that her precious Wiley is his son? She clutches her chest, sobbing. Nina reaches for her, but Willow lashes out. "You're lying. You always lie." "I wish I were. I begged Michael to come clean. He wouldn't. I can't let you keep living this lie." Wiley peeks in from a hallway, alarmed by the yelling. "Mommy." Willow spins. "Go back to your room, Wiley. Now." He hesitates. She screams. "Go." Nina gasps as Wiley runs upstairs crying. The woman who survived cancer is unraveling. Later that evening, Willow confronts Michael. She throws the DNA files at him. "You knew. You let me love Wiley like he was yours, like we were a family." "I wanted us to be a family," Michael tries. "You were sick. You needed peace. I didn't want to hurt you, but you let me raise Peter August's child like he was yours." Michael says he had the paternity sealed for protection. "Peter has enemies. You know that. If it got out, Wiley would be in danger." "And Amelia?" Willow snarls. "Is she even yours?" Michael flinches. "What?" Willow's voice shakes. "Don't you dare say it." "She's not," Michael whispers. "She's Sonny's. Nina told me the results months ago. I didn't want you to lose both your children." Willow slaps him. In a blind panic, Willow rushes upstairs. Wiley is in his room playing with toy blocks. She sees his face, innocent, smiling, the dimples that once reminded her of Michael. Now all she sees is Peter. "I hate you," she whispers. "You're not mine." Wiley looks up. "Mommy." She lunges toward him, grabbing the toy from his hands and throwing it across the room. "You're not mine," Wiley screams. Amelia begins crying in the other room. Michael races in. "Willow, stop." Willow backs into a corner, shaking. "He's not mine. He's Peter's. I don't want him." Michael wraps his arms around Wiley as he sobs. "You need help." Willow collapses, crying. "Take him. Take them both. I don't want to be their mother." Willow is taken to GH under a 72-hour psychiatric hold. Elizabeth and TJ help stabilize her, but she refuses visitors. The emotional damage runs deep. CPS is alerted after a report is filed about her outburst toward Wiley. While Michael tries to contain it, Diane warns him. "If Willow isn't declared stable, you could lose both children." Nina wants custody. I'm her mother, she says to Sunny. She needs me. Sunny counters. You lit the fuse. You don't get to pretend to be the fireman now. Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Chase offer to foster the kids temporarily. Carly supports it, but Jocelyn warns, this will break Willow if we don't get her back. Anna investigates the shocking revelation about Peter's paternity linked to Wiley. DNA evidence confirms it. Anna shares it with Valentine, who fears the truth getting out could paint Wiley as a target. Victor's remnants might come after him, Valentine warns. Maxie is horrified. Wiley is Peter's son? What if he becomes like him? Anna shakes her head. He's a child. He deserves protection, not suspicion. But rumors spread quickly in Port Charles. Parents start whispering at Wiley's preschool. One mother tells her child not to play with him. Willow, still hospitalized, begins therapy with Kevin Collins. She shares her childhood trauma with Harmony, her struggles trusting maternal figures, and the fear that she's broken. I see Peter in Wiley's eyes now. What if I hurt him again? Kevin gently reassures her. What you experienced wasn't just betrayal, it was grief. You've lost the illusion of the family you thought you had. Willow slowly makes progress. Michael visits, begging forgiveness, but she says, I don't know if I can ever trust you again. Nina files for emergency custody of both Wiley and Amelia. Sunny warns her to back off. You did this to Willow. You turned her world upside down with your truths. Nina fires back. She deserves to know the truth. Michael buried it. You all did. The custody battle intensifies. Alexis represents Willow's interests. Diane fights for Michael. Ava, surprisingly, sides with Nina, believing Willow's fragility stems from years of control by the Corinthos family. Port Charles becomes a battleground. Carly tries to stay calm but lashes out at Nina at the Metro Court. You wreck everything you touch. Laura steps in, urging unity. Wiley and Amelia are innocent. They don't need a war. They need love. But things get worse when Wiley runs away from Brooklyn's house one night. He's found at the cemetery, sitting by Willow's late mother's grave. I want my real mommy, he cries. Willow is released under supervision. She visits Wiley with Kevin by her side. At first, Wiley hides behind Chase. But Willow kneels down, voice trembling. I was scared. Not of you. Of myself. I didn't want to hurt you. Wiley slowly hugs her. She breaks into sobs. Later, she tells Kevin, I want to fight for them. I want to be their mother again. Willow testifies at the custody hearing. She admits her breakdown, but pleads for a second chance. I'm not perfect, but I love my children, and I've begun healing. I'm getting help. The judge grants supervised reunification with Wiley and Amelia. Nina is enraged. Michael tries to reach Willow, but she keeps him at a distance. From now on, she says, I choose honesty. No more secrets. Not even for love. As things begin to stabilize, Anna gets a call from a WSB contact. There's a new file from Crete, the agent says. It links Peter August's DNA to another child. The screen fades out on Anna's stunned face.